What's up, everyone? This is Ayo Shifty on Twitter, one of the hosts of the We Got Next podcast. We're happy to just always give you guys more content and stuff like that. Shout out to Steven, my co-host on the show, that continues to spit out a lot of the sports information and give you all the stuff on the quick slants. So make sure to tune into that. A lot of the talk has been on NFTs since the market is down and everything that's going on in the geopolitical realm of things. So I wanted to start talking more about um, the NFT space. It's something that is very popular, and a lot of people are trying to figure out how to get into it. You're starting to hear about it on Avalanche at times. Cardano's starting to do some things. Ethereum already has a lot of their stuff, and Solana is something that I've started to focus in on more. A big reason why I like to focus in so much on the Solana blockchain is one, because the fees are cheaper. You can do a whole transaction for less than sometimes what it costs for gas fees on Ethereum. And that's just an easy one for me. I can flip things much easier. I can hold on to things and I don't have to spend as much money, even in gas. But as always, they always say make sure to have at least two wallets when it comes to the different blockchains, because if they put something into one of your wallets or they end up like draining everything out of it, they're not taking everything from all your wallets. So I always use two. I end up buying with the one and I transfer it to the others so that they can only take the amount that's in that one wallet and then I'm fine on the other. I normally like to use Phantom as my wallet of choice, but you guys can use any wallet that is out there for you guys. In this video, I just want to talk to you guys about four that I've started to hear a lot about and some that I've known about for a minute. So the first one is Botborgs. And Botborgs, for everyone out there, they have 51,000 followers on Twitter. They are working on the Borgverse. Um, the Borgverse has appeared to earn open world metaverse built on a multi-planetary system in the galaxy. So PvP games, community hangouts, single player exploration, plus more. Something that I've started to notice a lot as of recent, they're doing a lot more of, well, they've been doing a lot of tweets. And this is something that's cool. You can just see what kind of like their pods are going to look like if you want to be in the bunkers. And you can end up seeing how they're reworking the UI. You can see what the planet generators are going to be. And then these are just some of the tweets from some of the community. And I'm kind of excited when I see this. And just am curious about what the future is going to be, especially because these are the sneak peeks of the planets. Of course, these are longer term holds. We'll end up diving more into it, but just know that these aren't tomorrow. It's going to happen. When you're creating a lot of this stuff, it does take a minute. I think this is cool. Just looking at what the holders will be able to test this out in the multiplayer this week, it says, and this is just a demo. So I'm excited for what's to come with it. I probably, since it's only a 3 soul floor, I might pick up one or two additional ones. But yeah, it looks cool to me. So 3 souls isn't that much for everyone that's out there, because I know a lot of times you guys are like, how much is a lot of this stuff? So 3 souls, $260 in USDT. But so this is just a little bit of Botborg. Here's some of the bots that they do have that are on open for anyone to end up picking up. So the average buy is 3.42. It's currently sitting at a four price of 3 Solana. They have 834 that are listed. And a lot of this is because people want things now, and you're not necessarily going to get everything now. So they're looking for flips, and some of these are going to be longer term holds. You just have to be able to hold for it. So you can end up seeing, we can go back 16 hours ago, it was trading for around 3 Solana, and it's still around that same price. So this is what I always try to do when I end up picking things up, looking at what the recent sales were, kind of writing those down so you can see, and then also always check out what it sold for in the beginning, and just looking at what the area is where a lot of it is being sold at. So you can end up knowing when to get in. Then you end up seeing, of course, these are clearly some of the more rare ones. This one's dope, but it's selling for, of course, they would put it at 420.69. But they do have some cool ones. When this ends up coming to life, it will be really cool to end up seeing. So Botborgs is the first one that I wanted to bring up. The next one is one that Fred, shout out to Degods, they talked about a lot, but it's Desolates. and they're currently going for 4.49 Solana. So what Desolates is a real estate in the metaverse, buy a planet, build on top, and invite your friends. Also a tight community, and you can check out the beta if you go here. I did go there, and you'll end up being able to see everything with it. So I thought that was cool. You can end up buying any of these different type of planets, which is another cool thing. So this is just price high to low, but if we look at the low to high, like I said, 4.69 is how much the cheapest one is going for, and they are starting to fly. Not that many are left before 5. Well, you have a decent amount before 5, but it's not a lot compared to where it was. I remember when Degods and stuff started talking about it, they started flying. So that's a big reason why they will start to fly off the shelf. When you have big name people talking about it, you will start to see more people pick them up because it's that validity and confirmation behind it. They currently have 16.9 followers on Twitter, which is good. You can get into their Discord. So it says right here, build the metaverse starting in Solana, get your real estate, build on top, and invite your friends. And that's what this is all about. A lot of it is just different ways to plan the metaverse. Again, as I always say, is you're trying to figure out more about who's going to be the top ones in the metaverse and what's going to end up happening. So this is the main thing with Desolate. Check it out. Again, easiest way to look up a lot of these is going to be on Magic Eden. Fractal's another place you can do it too. But that's the second one. The next one is one that I've started to hear a lot about recently, and it's one that I just got to end up bringing up for everyone out there. And it's the Solana Money Boys. So shout out to all the Solana Money Boys out there. Artwork is pretty cool. And this is another one that they do have a lot that they're building towards. I was looking at their roadmap and stuff of that nature, and they do have a big amount. So if you're able to hold on to this, you will start to get rewarded. One of the Solana co-founders even changed his profile picture to SMB. So that's what they like to use for short. But they're also going to work on staking. You can earn MBC, which will be a part of their tokenomics. But we'll end up going to, because this is what really sold me when I went to their website, and you got to end up like checking out the roadmap and the white paper. And then they also had the tokenomics, which was another thing that very much attracted me here. So where's the tokenomics? And then they also have the Diamond Boys. So if you were staking SMB, you can end up getting the diamond. So this is just their tokenomics and just a breakdown of everything. And where was it? It might have been here. If it's not here, I'll show you guys on the other part. But yeah, here's the roadmap. Just they want to expand their core team and developments, and then Moneyline staking, close seed round, Diamond Boys, and then Money Girl collection. So the Money Girl is something I'm looking forward to. MBC debit card would be cool. That's going to happen in Q3. So Q1, they're still in here. So it's January, February, and March. And then April, May, and June, they're going to work towards this. Money Kids Breeding would be kind of dope. If they can do that, that would be impressive. You can have a Solana Money Boy, and then you can have the Money Girls, and then you can get a Money Kid. That's what we need to end up working towards. And then 10,000 monthly active users would be cool. They're new, so I do want to see what they're going to continue to build and what they have in store for everybody. It's dope artwork. I'm really excited about what is to come on the Solana NFT space. Everyone's trying to figure out what's going to be the future of it. It's something I'll continue to take part in as well. So I am looking forward to what they have in store. Just go through like the tokenomics of everything when you have a chance, because it shows you what the total supply is of MBC. It'll be 600 million. And then the other thing we were going to do is just look at their white paper. So you can check out the Solana Money Boys on their white paper. Another thing is just going to the website, and you can just check out more here on the website. It'll show you like the launch list and what they have in store. So they're done with the tokenomics and then the wait list signups. The website 2.0, Money Boy staking is in progress, and then Diamond Boys is out, as you guys, if you looked it up. And then you have the NFT analytics, which you saw on the front page. Money Boy merch would be pretty dope. I want to see them in their podcasts and newsletters. And then also the Solana Money Girls is something else that will be pretty cool to end up seeing. So that's the Solana Money Boys. And the last one, I got to do it for the homies out there. because this is one that if you know anything about me, I tried to talk about them a lot, but sometimes you can't talk enough about them. And all these, again, all these are ones that I've been looking into or people have told me about. But one in particular that started to get so much attention, and I couldn't help to not talk about it, is the Degods. They have over 106,000 Solana in volume, and the artwork is really cool. I remember hearing Frank talk once that he wants to end up having this in like Christie's, and the Degods is a big thing. So when I go over to the Twitter, I'll end up bringing that part up too. But the Degods are currently have a floor price of 33.1 Solana. They had an average price of 41, but again, these numbers can be skewed because a lot of times you have the ones that are purchased for like 400 Solana and then 200 Solana, which is going to raise the average price up, although some might be going for like 33. Me personally, I do want to see if this can get anywhere towards like the 28 to 31 range. And I will probably be scooping up 2 or 3 more if I can, because everything that's going on in the markets and just around the world, I try to keep some money either in Solana or keep it in fiat, because when Solana starts to drop, I'll be able to pick up more Solana that way. The backgrounds are dope. Honestly, everything about this is pretty cool. I really can't say much negative stuff about it. I will continue to hold on to mine, DGOD that I have currently. We'll go into something else because you probably see the 33.3% and wondering what the hell is that. But this is proof that both the co-founders at one point did have their profile pictures as Degods. And then you can go here and they ask the question. So Erkin asks, would you want to end up having Solana in this metaverse space, which would be cool. So you can end up seeing the different ones that they're working on. Here's another DGOD. And then just the community is an awesome community. If you see what they're doing, they have the DDAO. When you get verified, they have raffles. So make sure to end up putting up, stake your DGODs, because then you'll be able to earn dust. And dust is their token that they have. And then when you have the dust, you can end up taking part in any of these raffles. You can end up earning more dust to take part in other things that they're going to have continuing to go forward. Frank did confirm that they're going to end up working towards getting on a decentralized exchange like Orca. And yeah, so that's the big thing about that. I want to see if they can end up, if they show one of the Degods of their artwork they're doing. So this is one of the most rare ones out there. Those are the rare ones. And it's what a lot of people have been talking about. So I wanted to end up bringing it to you guys before like you end up getting too far behind. So this is it. So this is what a Degod would be. It's extremely dope, and it's something that I think a lot of people will start to become interested in if they're not already interested in it. But those are the 4 I wanted to bring up. So Botborgs, you guys saw. Desolates, you saw. Soul Money Boys, you guys saw. Degods. And then before we go, so the 33.3% is the bitch tax if you sell for under the amount that you end up buying your DGOD for. Again, I'm not going to be selling it. Always check out, like a lot of them have the sales bot, so you can check out how many different DGODs were sold and when they were sold. And it also shows you the rank. So I do like their DGOD sales bot more than some of the others, because all of them don't necessarily show the ranks. So I do like seeing that, and you can just check through. And again, as always, when you're on Match Gating and Fractal and these different ones, don't just buy right away. Look to see if the one that you're about to buy is selling for a good price, or if it's under the normal average, so that you can get in at a good point. So then when you do sell, it is at a good point as well. Always look and remember that although you are buying and selling it in Solana, you don't want to end up buying in Solana for, let's say, 130 Solana, and then the price ends up going down to 80 Solana and you sell. Unless you're going to hold it in Solana, then you're fine, because 1 Solana equals 1 Solana. But if you're selling it to end up taking something else, the pairing probably won't end up doing you well. But as always, do your own research. All of these different projects I try to bring you either are ones that I am in, or ones that I'm looking to get in, or just ones that the community has ended up talking to me about. If you guys like this type of content, you want me to keep going, make sure to like them, put your notifications on, and drop comments down below so I can continue to bring out different NFT projects on the Solana blockchain. You guys have things on Avalanche or even on OpenSea and the Ethereum blockchain, we can do that too. I'm hoping if we start to get enough followers, I can give you guys whitelist spots into different projects. There were 2 projects that did reach out to me. I didn't feel comfortable yet doing those whitelist spots. But if you guys like this type of stuff, let me know and I could try and help you guys out getting whitelist spots. We can end up start doing different competitions like a 1 Solana to 10 Solana challenge. I know a lot of people try and do that, but that's something I will start to do. And as always, follow us on Twitter. We got the We Got Next channel, Steven_Springs, and your boy himself at AO Shifty. Once again, thank you guys for getting me 10,000 followers. We out.